Jay Brooks says the packs are tough to open. I guess we're about to find out. So we've got 10 boxes each break, which, you know, it's a lot of boxes. These are, what are these called? These are, I've been calling them megas, but I think they're actually monster boxes. And he's right, they are. They are very tough. Which sucks when you gotta open 600 of them. Moreno, James Outman, K9, what's up? Hey, Royals. Ellie De La Cruz. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Renowned rookies, Riley. Whoa, that's fuzzy. Let's fix that. Renowned rookies, Riley Green. There's a nice Adley rookie. Nice little card right there. Drew Gilbert, Elements. Mazzucato, there's a parallel. Javier Baez. Why am I so close? Why does it feel so close? I don't know, maybe the camera's close. I don't know. That's better. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. I don't know. All right. Anyway, first parallel. No, yeah, it was me. Sorry about that. I was messing with it too, so I should have known that I needed to check it. Reggie Crawford for the Giants. That is the first auto of many. Many autos tonight. That's Reggie Crawford for the Giants, and the Giants, I can't tell. Workins. All right. First hit. Vladito. Oh, look at that. That's a great parallel. New money. I like that one. That one's funny. That one's funny. I'm going to have to post that one, I think. Renowned rookies, Zeke. Drew Jones. So when I bought these, I thought there was only going to be like 8, 12 packs, something like that. But these are 20 pack boxes. That is a lot of packs. Vaughn, whoa, man down. Vaughn Grissom. And still man down. What's going on? But with 2 autos per box, you know. And we've got 10 boxes per break. Martorella to 150, little blue refractor. And Josh Kasevich for the Blue Jays. That's our second auto. Tatis. And so far, this is our only new money. I wonder if it's rare. Nope. Vaughn Grissom, new money. It's not rare. It's just cool. Christopher Morel. I like it. I want to take a photo of it. Jackson Holiday. Jordan Walker. So Jay Brooks hit a Corbin Carroll, and I didn't even know he hit it. He hit a Corbin Carroll auto in break 2. That would have really helped me advertise the break. He never told me. Kept it a secret. Here is box 2. Spencer Jones. Bobby Witt. Senga. Precious Elements. 275, Miguel Blaze. Mike Trout. Well, I mean, this is break 3, but we've already doubled up on Reggie Crawford, so I feel like this is box 2, and we've already got our second Reggie Crawford. So I've got, I think, the Twins in this one, right? Do I have the Twins? Yeah. I've got the Twins in break 3. I've got the Yankees in break 4. And then in break 5, I have the Twins and Yankees. So I'm like, I guess I'm going for the Twins and the Yankees. I got them in 3 and 5. Julio. And I've got Royals Twins in 4 and 5. Cam Collier. Masataka. Gunner. They were the last team taken too, because they weren't taken technically. Well, they were taken. They just Shohei. There's one more auto in this box, I think. Corbin. Ellie. Churio. Left a card. Vientos trying to stay in the pack. Bryce Harper to 199. That's a cool looking card. The Bryce. Hey, I hit. I didn't hit. I don't have them in 3. I got them in 4. Yeah. That's not me. Anthony Hall for the Yankees. Outfielder. Yankees outfielder. There's a Volpe. Mosstown has the Yankees in 3. Adley. I had to turn the fan on. Really? Alright, so it looks like 2 autos, 2 color. 2 autos, 2 color each box. So far, anyway, you know. We might get an extra color or be down a color at some point. But through the first 2, Vladito. Yeah, I did see it. That was awesome. That was awesome. And I've seen a bunch of bat barrels come out of not gilded, but here's an orange to 25. Dylan Lesko orange for the Padres to 25. I've seen oh my gosh, what is the product called? Cade Doty. So that's the second Blue Jays auto. So Blue Jays and Giants, the only people hitting autos. Tier 1. Out of Tier 1, I've seen some bat knobs. 1 Yankees auto, 2 Blue Jays, 2 Giants. I don't know if every team has autos. It's a big auto checklist, though. So it's possible they don't. Yeah, Tier 1. I couldn't think of the word. I had to turn around and look at the boxes behind me. I've got like half a case in here. Another Dylan Lesko. This one's to 199. And James Triantos. That's a good auto. James Triantos for the Cubs. Adley. It's our 4th team with an auto. I'd be happy to sell them. What are we thinking? No, they're going to go with their mom. Anytime there's a photo opportunity, they go with their mom, you know? So I just let them go with their mom. Corbin Carroll. These were 40. $39.99. Spencer Jones. Reese Hoskins. Reggie Crawford. I think there might be photo variations in it, but unless they're numbered, I wouldn't catch them. But I mean, you'll be able to tell when you have your cards because they'll look different. I mean, unless they're obvious photo variations, I wouldn't catch it. And I think there are. I think Peyton Pallet for the White Sox. I thought somebody said that. No, I'll be here. I'll run a break. I don't like passing out candy. I want to eat it all. She's going to drop them off here. So. I don't like crowds, bunches of people all together at the same time. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't even know where they're gonna go. They always try to find some cool place to go, but yeah. I have given that away before, just not recently. Miguel Blaze. I was opening this product in 2011, but it was 2010. And it had a Mike Trout prospect card in it. And somebody in the chat asked me if they could have the Mike Trouts because I had the Angels or it was a personal break. Anyway, I had Mike Trouts. Oh no, I had some personal boxes I had already opened, so I had a stack of base off to the side, and they were like, "Man, I'd like to get one of those Mike Trouts," and I was like, "Here, you can have mine." And I went through my stack of base and pulled out all my Mike Trouts and added it to his package. I mean, just today that'd be thousands and thousands of dollars. This is really small writing. This is really hard to read. Top prospects. A variation, orange. Jackson Holiday orange auto. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that is awesome. Jackson Holiday orange auto for the Orioles. It's really small writing. But that is what it says. Yeah, it was really good in 2010. Who has oh, I just lifted my glass up. I'm never going to be able to see now. Who has the Orioles? James Wool. Congrats. That is awesome. So that's the best hit, I think. I think that's even better than the Corbin Carroll that Jay Brooks hit. Although the Jay Brooks Corbin Carroll was auto relic, I think. I think he hit an auto relic. Which is crazy because I haven't even seen a relic, let alone an auto relic. Come on. Yeah, these are really hard on the hands. All right, box 5. Julio. Masataka. Sterling Thompson. Jacob Berry to 250. Precious Elements. Logan Tanner for the Reds to 150. Volpe. Piguero. Cam Collier. Adley. Sorry, I didn't see it. Vladito, there's a Jackson Holiday. Pasquatch to 199. I think that's the ice. Pretty sure of it. Nathan Martorella. Padres auto. Montes and Ellie De La Cruz. All right, halfway through break 1. It might take us a minute to finish these up tonight. If you guys got, and I don't know if any of you did, but if you guys got a October mystery box, it won't ship until tomorrow. The reason is they don't fit in my boxes, so I had to end up, thank you, sir, I had to end up making medium flat rates. So they're all going in a medium flat rate. And 2 boxes don't fit in one medium flat rate. So if you got 2, and 8 people got 2. If you got 2, they go in a large flat rate. So, yeah. Shipping cost me a little bit more than I was expecting, but you know what? Whatever. Zachary Nito to 199. Little rookie there. Nelson Rada. Nelson Rada for the Angels. Mike Trout. I am. I'm not going to do football. I was going to do a mixed sport one, but I am doing advent calendars. I've just been so busy with everybody, you know, my main shipper quit, and then Linda's on vacation. So it's just me and Jay Brooks doing all the sorting, packaging, and shipping. So I just haven't had a chance to get it up, but yes, we are doing advent calendars this year. K9 got him. Chase DeLauder to 99. Chase DeLauder to 99. And Noah Schultz to 199. Corbin Carroll. Mazzucato. Jackson Holiday. Remember, you have to wait till after Thanksgiving to put up the tree. There's rules, Royals. There are rules. If you guys end up splitting, just let me know who's got what, and I'll put it on the paperwork. You got time. We're not even. We still got 4 boxes. We're only just over halfway here. Break one. Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker. Brian Acuna. 199. Gabriel Rincones for the Phillies. Yeah, I know. Me and Royals for the last decade plus have had this conversation back and forth. we always argue about it. This is exactly how the conversation goes. And then I tweet her a picture of a storage shed and it says, "This is my Christmas tree," because it's only October. Corbin Carroll. Whatever she says goes, huh? All right. Fair is fair. I hope the new money inserts have autos. That would be pretty cool. Of course, everything's a sticker, so that's kind of a bummer, but... Nelson Rada. A Vaquero to 250. One of the ice. Yeah. Rafaela. It's a nice auto. Rafaela for the Red Sox. It's that's a good one. Masataka. Shohei. All right, last pack. You're gonna be an uncle again. That's great. I've got 8 cases of Breaker's Delight coming. Plus, I think I bought 12 boxes off of 8 or 12 boxes off of Topps. But I had to buy it from Blowout, the 8 cases, so you know, I paid dearly for it. And I know that breakers that get it from Topps are going to get it at about 65% of the price I paid. Rincones to 150, so I don't know how competitive I'm going to be, you know. I'll just run it how I run it. Usually they just bring their price up, you know what I mean? They raise their prices. But we'll see. Your poor mom. Yeah, it still would have been pretty high. You know? I mean, Blowout tries to get me pretty good prices when they can. But it's hard because they could sell the exact same boxes, you know, for higher price. So it's really hard to give me a good deal when it's just taking money out of their pockets, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I get it. I get it. renowned rookie. Senga. That's just their storefront. There was a time when Topps, it was years ago, but Topps treated businesses with storefronts better than they did somebody that was operating like a distributor. So that's why they created the store. But the funny thing about the Fantastic Store is that it's actually way bigger than it looks. Behind it, they have enough room in the back behind the store that they'll run shows. They'll do a baseball or sports card store show behind that place. It's huge. They rent out offices to people. It's nuts. It's so big in the back. But the actual store is small, you know, what you see when you go in. But it's way bigger than that in the back. But their actual warehouses are not the same location, you know? The Houdini stash. That's funny. I've only been to that store a couple times. 3 or 4 times, I think. Oh, man. Come on. All right, this is box 9. They've got a no camera rule in their warehouse. It's pretty funny. Volpe. Bo Bichette, $2.99. They were, first time I was there, they were like, listen, you can't take any pictures. I was like, what? Brandon Barrera. Blue Jays have gotten quite a few autos. That's at least 3. Yes. Yeah, it is expensive. I can imagine. Tamar Johnson. Oh, do they? Miguel Vargas, rookie to 250. Drew Thorpe, another Yankees auto. There's people that do that like on Amazon. You know, their whole shop is just card supplies. Masataka Yoshida. right, this is the last box for break 3, which is the first break I've done tonight. This one right here. This is the last box. Yeah, I don't know. I never trusted the Chinese companies that they were trying to sell me like branded supplies, and I was gonna do it back when it was so hard to get supplies. You know what I mean? I was like, I might as well do it. And I know there's a couple people who have done it. You know, you've seen some of the smaller supply companies that have, you know, popped up. But, you know, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because if I had have done it, I feel like I'd be competing with all those guys to 75. You know what I mean? I'd be competing with all those guys that kind of did it the same time I was thinking of doing it. Wan Bin Cho. It's a great name. Ugly auto. Great name. Cardinals. But it was interesting. They were like, you know, we make the top loaders for all these other companies. We can make them for you. They can say whatever you want them to say. You know, that's why you got all those guys, you know, world's best top loader and stuff like that they were selling for a while. Titan and Drew's Cards and a couple other people all did it. I was just like, I was on the fence for a long time. They're making pretty much everything in plastic over there that you can use. So I told them I wanted the 168s, and the 59s. They only want to make 35s, you know, and I deal in mostly chrome. So I want to use the, you know, 59, 65 size. Gucci bag, yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. 2 Christmases ago, the boy's mom brought another family over for Christmas, and their mom bought all her kids Spencer Torkelson to $2.99. She bought all her kids the iPods, the, you know, the earpods, whatever the hell they're called. Robbie Snelling, and they were all knockoffs. They were all knockoffs. So I guess the kids figured it out right there as they were opening them up that they weren't real. There was a lot of complaining, and she was like, "Oh, I bought them from a guy. They're real." They're like, "No, they're not real." I bought them from a guy. I mean, it would. I have a warehouse full of supplies that I bought during the pandemic because I was terrified I was going to run out. And I've always thought that I should put up, you know, like a, you know, pack of top loaders and penny sleeves and stuff like that that you could add on. It's just the margins are so small. It's just not worth the hassle. You know what I mean? Torkelson, Robbie Snelling, Noah Miller, Wan Bin Cho, Bo Bichette, Brandon Barrera, Miguel Vargas, Drew Thorpe, Christopher Morel, Anthony Gutierrez, Rincones, Silas Vaquero, Rafaela, Acuna, Rincones again, Chase DeLauder to 99, Noah Schultz, Zachary Nito, Nelson Rada, Pasquatch, Martorella, Jacob Berry, Logan Tanner. We've got an orange Jackson Holiday auto to 25. Vivas, Pallet, Dylan Lesko, James Triantos, Dylan Lesko to 25. Cade Doty, Bryce Harper, Anthony Hall, Miguel Blaise, Reggie Crawford, and Josh Kasevich. Martorella, Reggie Crawford, and Javier Baez. So in 10 boxes, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 color. 19 color. And we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 autos. So maybe I missed a color. I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe I did. Maybe I missed some weird parallel that I didn't notice. But yeah, so 2 color and 1.9. 2 autos and 1.9 color each 10 boxes. Yeah, well, you know, it's for the kids. My kids do it more to be cool than anything else, I think. You know, all their friends with their Apple this and Apple that. It's really annoying. I'm like, you guys should just be like me and get a Samsung. You know what I mean? But no. They'd rather be cool. I'm just kidding. They're good boys. All right. 10 more boxes. Maybe. All right, here we go. Oh, let me change your teams. Oh, and let me fix the team here. All right. Here we go. Crapple. You know, that would have been a great joke at the time. There was a lot of moaning, though, so it's probably best I didn't think of it. That's a great one, though. I love it. Yeah, AirPods, yeah. I bought the 10-year-old AirPods, and he wore them home and then never wore them. He never saw them again. They disappeared when he was sleeping. Oh, look at that. What the hell is that? Gavin Cross to 25. That's the first one of those I've seen. All right. That's a cool little card. Oh, something or something. Something or something. Didn't I do that? I guess I didn't. Look at me. Yeah, Leonise had the Beats ones in her hospital room. I bought them for her, and then they disappeared one day too. So I had to buy her another pair. At the time, we thought it was like a nurse or something, but now I'm pretty sure it was her family. Her uncle or one of her sisters. I'm pretty sure is who stole it. Acuna. Yeah, it does. It's TV is what the back says. So it's some kind of vault card, I imagine. I didn't see the actual name. It doesn't. It just says TV, so it's something vault, I'm guessing. Yeah, yeah. Something like that. Treasures in the vault. Nice. Pretty rare. I like rare inserts. You know? I think every product should have like a one per case or worse, you know? Insert. Oh, 1 in 400. Holy cow. Well, we only opened 11. That's probably packs, though, so it's probably 41 boxes. Max Scherzer, max! Oh, wait, there's 20 boxes, so 20 boxes. But still. No, they don't. That's true. Yoshwar Garcia. Like, I know Bowman Platinum's a paper set, but that insert being that rare should be chrome, you know? I feel like. Gunner. Yeah, they do. They do, but so what happened was I bought them for him, and his mom had set up his phone instead of me, and so I didn't have any access to any of that. So she just said it didn't work. You know what I mean? Like, they're not showing up, but I'm, you know, I know what happened to him. I can't tell it can't be me that tells the 10-year-old, he was 9 at the time. It can't be me, Anthony Hall, that tells him what happened to his stuff. He's gotta figure that out someday. You know what I mean? He's gotta figure it out. And I think he knows. He just, you know, I think he knows. Because I'll tell you what he told me. I told him that I was going to get his brother the new phone, and that he could have his brother's old phone. And the reason is because if you get him a new phone, it just disappears, you know? And what he said to me was, why don't you get yourself a new phone and give me your old phone? He said, because nobody wants to steal a Samsung. And, you know, he's right. Like, the people that are taking his stuff, they don't like Samsung, so they wouldn't take his phone. So I think he knows what's happening. Wow, that's crazy. They've got to be careful with the Breaker's Delight. If they make it where only breakers can get good hits, which is what I think they're doing, I think that's a mistake because, you know, breakers sell a lot of your product, but there's a lot of people, even people who join breaks, that buy their own product, and they're not going to want to buy it if the only way they can get a good hit is through a breaker. Edgar Caro, it's going to turn them off, you know, it's going to burn them. It's a mistake. Passiola, it's also a mistake if you're showcasing the product to have the greatest hit come out in your showcase, you know, with a celebrity or something like that. That's also really stupid. You know, I know you want to show that there's good hits, but that's not how you do it. You know, you don't do it like that. Josh Kasevich. I like the Ascensions. I think they're cool, but you're right. They don't sell for as rare as they are. Few things do though. You know, like if you look at the Aflac autos, they're not called Aflac anymore, but you know what I mean. If you look at those are incredibly hard to hit, but they don't sell for anything compared to the, you know, the chrome versions. The chrome first Bowmans. Passiola. Edgar Caro. Next box. They are because, you know, they feel like breaking is the new hobby, and it is, but you can't just, can't be one dimensional, you know, it can't be. And what they're gonna do is they're just gonna flood the breaking thing, you know what I mean? They're gonna flood it, and they'll kill it. But you know, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, here's another one. Jacob Berry in the vault. That must be the base version. So we got an orange and a base. And it's funny, the kind of breakers that they want, like the ones they're desperate for, are like the worst. I can't say it. It's not true about every breaker that's in their catalog of breakers. Not every breaker. But a lot of breakers that they have are just pure. You know what? I'm just never gonna. Never mind. Never mind. They're trying to be whatnot, but in the wrong way. That's probably the best thing to say. I don't care. I mean, if it is, I'm out. You know what I mean? I like the Wild West because if you're a good quality breaker, then, you know, that helps you shine. You know, if they go and regulate it, then I don't want any part of that, you know? The Wild West of breaking is, you know, what helped catapult me to where I am, because you had all these guys doing all this shady stuff, you know, and then you had this handful of breakers that are still around that weren't doing it, and those are the guys that, you know, still exist. So, you know, it is what it is. And once there's another really dry spell, I mean, we're in kind of a dry spell right now, but it's nothing like it was like 2013, 14, 15. That's what happened to all the breakers. Luis Robert, it got impossible to make any money. You know, you couldn't sell product. So we're in the aftermath of the opposite of that, where it didn't matter what you had, you could sell it because of the pandemic, you know? Well, they're going to saturate the market to the points that it was, 10 years ago. And those breakers are all going to leave, you know? And a lot of them have never seen it, like, and this might sound like I'm talking about somebody specific, but I'm not. But any of your breakers that have only been around since 2018, since 2019, since 2020, they have never seen the downturn of the hobby. They've never seen it. So they're not prepared. You know what I mean? They're not ready. So those are going to be the guys that won't make it. They just won't make it. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. People have said that about regulation for ever since I've been in the hobby. They've said it. But it's more gambling now. Some of the stuff you see on Whatnot and TikTok. I have never been on Fanatic site, so I don't know if it's there too. But, where they're gambling on what comes out of the product. Like each pack, like the Pokemon stuff they were doing where you gambled on the color, like the energy. You know what I mean? That's horrible. And I also don't like racks. And I know there's a lot of good people that run racks, but racks is just gambling. I mean, it's just Vegas, You take a big hit and then everybody gets, 10, 20, 12, 8 spots or whatever. And then the winner gets the card. That is literally gambling. You can say with a break, everybody gets something. Sure. You open up a box and everybody gets a team, right? Everybody gets something. But that doesn't happen with a rack, You can't even make that argument. Lisandro Rodriguez. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no doubt. Especially TikTok. My kids don't even know what WhatsApp is. They've never even heard of it, but they're definitely on TikTok. And Snapchat, which I know they're not doing breaks on Snapchat, at least not yet, but that's basically what my kids use, TikTok and Snapchat. I mean, a little bit Instagram, but very little. Cam Collier, Corbin Carroll. Juan Soto. Justin Crawford. Javier Baez to 199. Brandon Barrera. You see that football player, I forget his name. He's going back to football after his Pokemon business got run out of town for fixing the gambling games that he was running. He's like, I'm going back to football. I forget his name. But the big Pokemon whatnot scandal guy, whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, the game that I play, I used to play back in the day, but I played EverQuest in the in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and there was no such thing as a microtransaction, right? So that didn't exist. Well, now I play basically the newest version of that, which is Diablo 4. And they sell these cosmetics, right? So you can't pay to win, right? Exactly. You can't exactly pay to win. You can definitely pay to have an advantage. But what people are buying are cosmetics, which my boys do that. They buy, weapons all the time. Like, oh, I need the new knife. It's so cool. It spins or, whatever. It shoots rainbows. I don't know. They always want the new weapon. And it's the same thing in Diablo 4 where people are buying like cosmetics to their horse and cosmetics to their weapons and their armor. And I'm like, what in the heck? But that's all they want. When you put on a new piece of gear, like it changes your appearance to whatever the new piece of gear has. That's what I wear, man. Whatever whatever the default is, that's what I've got. But yeah, and that's what people are spending money on, which is nuts. But at least in this game, for what it is, you can't buy a stronger weapon, or that's probably what I'd end up spending money on. So it's a good thing they don't even have it, But yeah, nuts. It's nuts. Ultima Online, hell yeah. I haven't even heard those words in forever. Yeah, Ultima Online was before EverQuest. EverQuest definitely changed the genre. You know what I mean? Like, for these current games, they're all just models after EverQuest, which a lot of people say they're models after World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft was modeled after EverQuest, But yeah, Ultima Online, hell yeah. That was some good stuff, man. Yep, that's nuts. Pintar to 75. Like, that's a parallel I could miss. You know what I mean? Like, I could definitely miss that parallel right there. Robbie Snelling. I don't know if that's his second in this break. I know we've hit him before, but I don't know if it was this break or I think it was last break, but we could have hit him again. I don't know. You've never heard of Ultima Online? Oh wow. It was such a big game. Like late 90s, Like mid to late 90s. Jace Young, that's a good one. Jace Young to 150. Yeah, probably. But the game that I was addicted to, I did play Ultima Online, but the game I was addicted to was EverQuest. Like, I would play that 12 hours straight, Like, I like Diablo 4. I do. I like it. I enjoy it. But it's nothing compared to how addicted I was to EverQuest. Like, I used to buy and sell characters. I had a game guides business that was making more money than I make today. You know what I mean? Like, just constantly writing game guides. The things that people put on YouTube for free, I used to sell. You know what I mean? It was great. Evercrack is right. That's exactly right. Evercrack. It was good times, man. It was good time. I got a cease and desist letter from Sony for selling game guides, and I used to sell them via email. I would sell them on eBay, and I would just email all the winners. Yeah. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah. Now that was Ultima. That was Ultima, right? Land and houses. Yeah. I was playing EverQuest with my brother, and he was much better at it than I was. I had just started, so he was helping me level. And we killed something, and there was back then only one person could loot, and then you had to give the loot out. You know what I mean? You didn't have dedicated loot back then. And so he's like, oh, there's a sword. And I was like, cool, I want it because, you already got a big character and I'm brand new. He says, your character can't use it. And I was like, oh, okay, well then you use it. And he was like, my character can't use it either. He had a big ogre. And I was like, oh, well, then what's the big deal? He was like, well, it sells for $100 on eBay. I said, what? He's like, yeah, this sword sells for $100 on eBay. That was it, man. That was it. I had a farming business from that day forward, figured out how to sell plat. And then I was selling plat and I was making okay money, you know, selling plat. But I was like, there's so many people on different shards. And I had a plan to create characters on every shard I could get on to sell plat. And I was like, why don't I just write a guide? I'll never reach everybody. So I wrote a guide, sold it on eBay. It was $8.99. It was the first plat guide. There was no such thing as a plat guide. And it said you could make 1,000 plat an hour. And in 1 hour, you would pay for the price of the guide, right? And I was trying to sell 15 a week. That was my goal. And I went to sleep, and when I woke up, I had made like 10 grand. I had made like 10 grand, and that was it. And it was I was selling it as a text document in an email. So people were just sharing it, you know, all over the place, but I still kept selling them. And then as a new like expansions came out, I would do an expansion guide, and then I would do new ways to get all the new gear, all that stuff. And every time I sold a guide, like the first 48 hours, I would make like 10 grand. And then I would still sell them after that, but the first 48 hours, I made the most money. It was crazy. It was a crazy time. It was crazy. The loot codes. That was good stuff, man. That was good stuff. My poor dad, right? My poor dad, to 75, this, you know, in the late 90s, early 2000s, you know, I was in my 20s. Look at that. We hit another one. That's 3. That's insane. You shouldn't hit 3 if they're that rare. My poor dad, he had been working for this company for, you know, 20 plus years. He was, at the time, he was like vice president, maybe president at that point. And I made more money than he did selling video game guides, you know? And he was just like, I can't believe you're making this much money selling video game guides. And I work my ass off. I work my ass off and you make more money than I do. It was nuts. Yeah, what's up with that? I wonder if Jay Brooks hit any of them. Yeah, the Cosmic Planetary card. I didn't even know they had a green. All right. That was box 6. One thing it did teach me, though, was that I could work for myself and be successful. You know what I mean? That's one thing that it taught me. It also taught me to copyright my work because there are people out there that made more money than I did on the guides that I created. Yeah, that's nuts. But anyway, from none to 3, you know, that's crazy. I want to see a big auto, you know what I mean? Like, we hit a big one in the last break, so if we hit one big auto each break, that's fair, you know? I mean, most of these autos are whatever. They're not bad autos, but they're whatever. I mean, Ryan Cermak's nothing to sneeze at. That's a pretty good name, but, you know, Yeah, no, I didn't believe my brother. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Oscar Gonzalez. But as soon as I found that you could sell stuff from the game, I knew that there had to be a way to farm it, you know? And then I realized that the thing people bought more than anything, more than all the swords and gear and necklaces, was platinum. And I was like, there's got to be a way to farm platinum. So that's what I did. I figured that out, you know, and then I just continually optimized it. Yes, eBay hurt. There was another site, I forget the name of it, that we used to use that was pretty popular by that time. That was just for that kind of stuff. But, yeah. See, that was the thing, is that the cheat code books or the guide books that they wrote for games like EverQuest and the different expansions, they took a while to come out. And then when they did come out, they were out of date. So you could buy my guide, you know, $1.99 for less price, you know what I mean? And it would be up to date. Jacob Miller. I wish I had taken all the money I made and put it into Michael Jordan, but you know. All right, 3 boxes to go in break 4. Yeah, EverQuest is too. I didn't know it until somebody in chat told me. But you can still play EverQuest. I did play it for a while. I played it for a good while. Created a couple different characters. Elvis. I had a gnome named Anklebiter. That's the only one I remember. Michael Harris and Corbin Carroll. It's a pretty good pack. Oh, hell yeah. What is that? Julio Rodriguez to 50. Platinum playing? Is that what that says, you think? All right. That's pretty cool. It's definitely thicker than the other cards, that's for one thing. You still have the CDs? I bet those are collector's items. I don't have any of my stuff anymore. Chase Meadroth. I wish I did. You know, I wish I still had all the EverQuest stuff. Just sit it on a shelf with my Atari collection. Masataka Yoshida. Say a Suzuki to 150. Blue color match. Edgar Caro. That's cool. That's cool, man. Yeah, I know. I hear you. Speaking of which, I think we might do this fifth break tomorrow. My hands are on fire. These packs are really tough. Do you guys mind if we do the fifth break tomorrow? See, it's killing me. Justin Boyd. Mike Trout. I know there's 17 people watching, so if somebody's been waiting this whole time for break 5, you know, I don't want to leave you disappointed. I can. Okay, good. All right. Well, if anybody who's watching has been waiting all night for break 5, I will run break 5 for you. But assuming there's not, I would really like to do break 5 tomorrow. What say you, Sacento? Does he have he's got the Cubs, okay. All right. Oh. Don't say that. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not as cool as Chrome. Oh, what is this? Vladito to 250. I mean, Cubs have hit Triantos. Ah, look at that. To go with the auto we hit, Orange Jackson Holiday. That's a nice looking card. Congrats to the Orioles. Yeah, I like that card right there. It's a nice looking card. I feel like for the money, it's a good break. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion. Trey Lipscomb. Especially if you get a team with some good rookies. The autos have been kind of ho-hum, but we have hit some good ones. You just really got to get the right one, I guess. Like Jay Brooks hit Corbin Carroll. I hit the Orange Holiday. There's good autos out there. There might just be one per case, which means if we don't hit it in this next box, it's going to be in the second break. Because the second break's the other half of this case right here. Yoshida? No, I haven't talked to him, but Aaron Jaffe has. I told Aaron that, I was going to give him a couple days because, I figure he's busy. A lot of people talking to him. Probably don't want to talk about it. But Aaron says he talked to him the next day, and that Strami was talking to him about this Bowman case he was opening that stunk. He was like, yeah, I'm opening this Bowman case. It's really bad. And he was like, really? He was like, yeah. And then Aaron said, well, hey, man, I just want to let you know, sorry about that. Sorry about the game, really was rooting for you in the World Series. And Strom says, yeah, but about this Bowman case, it's just baseball. I guess that's just, it's baseball. I thought it was pretty cool. It made me feel better, He's like, it's baseball. I mean, I'm sure it sucks, but just baseball. That's how baseball works. Just makes me like Strom even more, you know what I mean? Like, it's baseball. That's a good dude, man. That is a good dude. Spencer Steer. Yeah, and it's a pretty good rookie class, They missed the boat on Ellie, but, other than that, Andrew Pintar. By the time they have Ellie rookies, people aren't going to care anymore, but... Yeah, he was like, it's just baseball. Me, I'm living vicariously through him, yeah, that's pretty much how it went. But no, I left him alone. I did text him during the series, right when they made it to the NLCS, after he saved the game, right? He had that big save. And I texted him and I was like, listen, I've been leaving you alone, okay? I'm going to keep leaving you alone, but I'm just so happy for you, dude. And he was like, don't leave me alone. It's fine. And I was like, no, you're busy. And he texted me back, just a couple games here or there. That's what he told me. Just a couple games here or there. But I didn't reply because I don't, I'm like, worried that I'd be a hassle or something because I'm sure everybody's trying to talk to him. But he was like, no, it's fine. Ryan Ritter for the Rockies. It's like, for what? Kumar Rocker. Yeah. Mike Trout. Bastidas. All right, so this break wasn't as good as the first one we did, but let's see how much color we have. We had 19 in the first break, so we've got 2, 4. I mean, I'm going to call that color 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 again. That's kind of weird. This is the first one of these we've hit, and it's Julio. And then we ended up with 3 of these, which is crazy rare, supposedly, but we got a bunch of them. I don't know. Interesting. And then our autos, I didn't say the names. I'm going to do that. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Brandon Crawford, Spencer Steer, Valerito, Jackson Holiday to 25, which is awesome. Seiya Suzuki, Julio Rodriguez, Brandon Crawford, Oscar Gonzalez, Manny Machado, Brooks Lee, Twins, Brooks Lee, Andrew Pintar, Javier Baez, Riley Green, Luis Robert, Jacob Barry Marlins, Edgar Carroll, Cade Horton, Max Scherzer, Gavin Cross Royals, Ryan Ritter, Andrew Pintar, Trey Lipscomb, Justin Boyd, Edgar Carra, Chase Meadroth, Jacob Miller, Reggie Crawford, Ryan Cermak, Anthony Hall, Robbie Snelling, Jace Young, Lisandro, Brandon Barea, Denzer Guzman, Nathan Martorella, Christopher Pasiola, Anthony Hall, Garcia, and Nathan Martorella again. Let's see if we did end up with 20 autos we're supposed to. Ryan, well, I was going to say the names again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 exactly. All right. I'm a little discombobulated. My hands are on fire. They hurt like they're going to blister tomorrow. If they do, I'm going to make Jay Brooks do the break. Make Jay Brooks do break 5. All right. I want to get a cool photo of that. I think that's a cool looking card. Cool looking card. All right, my friends. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I think it's a good price for that many autos, but it's a lot of cards. I won't run 10 boxers anymore, but, you know. Thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow, and have a good night. See ya.